All right, here we go. Uh, because my computer has been crashing a lot, like every time I want to do something, yeah, just jump up here and get comfortable, buddy. It's okay. Lay down. Lay down. Jesus, it's okay, dude. Relax. Um, because I've had computer problems, whenever I get my computer up and going, I've decided, quit. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and munch. I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and try to make a video. Munch is obviously excited here. He doesn't know what he wants, but anyway, Puppy Pot and Chill number 496. Uh, we've got a problem. People don't want to work right now. And the reason being is that right now they're getting 100% of their unemployment, what they'd normally make at work, plus a $600 bonus. So they're actually making more money staying at home laid off than they would be if they were working at work. So there's a lot of people who are fighting going back to work. They'd much rather stay at home and collect free money. Who wouldn't? So uh, there's going to be a problem with people getting back to work and giving up that extra money, and they're going to feel like they need a raise, and there's going to be a lot of backlash and a lot of pushback to all this. So yeah, right now there's no incentive to go back to work, and if people don't go back to work, there will be no one to deliver, stock shelves, sell products. I mean, we're already seeing human disruption. It'll just get worse. We'll start running out of things that we normally wouldn't run out of in the stores. You're gonna go get mayonnaise one day, and there's not going to be any mayonnaise. And of course, you go back a couple of days later, and it'll be there, but it's an inconvenience when you go to find something and it's not there. Oh yeah, let's take a hit. And if you're smoking with me, I hope you're choking with me. Um, Generally, when I go to the store, I'm able to find what I want to find. It may not be the exact thing that I want. Like if I want, uh, I like creamer for my coffee. I might not be able to get the brand name that I normally like. I might have to settle for, like, instead of Dairy Gold, I have to get a Lucerne. Big settle, I know, but you okay, buddy? What's the matter? Um, Stop. Uh, um, so I mean, in some places things are good, like here, things aren't too bad. Ouch. What happened here? Oh, my heating pad turned off. Okay, turn that back on. Like right around here, it's not too bad. In other places where food is scarce and they can't get deliveries and people are starving, it's bad there. And I feel bad for those people. Just know that we're trying to get this done, so hang in there, and hopefully we can do this without too many more losses of life. Uh, Another prison releasee, Haney, has been charged with murder less than a month after his release. Yep, these fixes just keep on working. No, they don't. But they keep doing it anyway. Uh, and yet another story, another man killed an innocent person the day after he was released. Uh, we really need to get a grip on everything going on. Open up, get it going again. Get the prisoners back in jail where they belong because they fucked up. They belong to be in jail. Um, this has been getting out of control for some time. Uh, it's time to stop. All right, it's time to start trying to fix things and get things going again. Pelosi calls president morbidly obese. Now, I see him all the time on on his press releases and shit like that. Yeah, he's getting kind of fat. I wouldn't call him morbidly obese. Far from it. Uh, and to be honest, it doesn't mean much coming from Pelosi, as she herself looks like she is a drunk who smokes a fuckload of crack. Uh, I mean, not just every now and then, like all the time she looks like that. Her teeth are always falling out. She can't talk. Um, and she says that she prays for everybody, but she is such a hateful person. She says, she loves you, she'll pray for you, but you can see it in her actions and even in the way she looks at people. The disdain in her eyes that she knows that she is so much better than you. If you think that she really thinks that you guys are equal, you're wrong. She thinks she is way better than you. All right. Not just a little bit. She thinks she's way better than you. Oregon business owner refuses the lockdown and he opens his business to feed his family. Going against a governor executive order. She was pushing against it, not just because she wanted to feed her family, but because she's trying to feed, employees that work for her that need money for their families. So anyway, she opens up, even though there's an executive order, a decree by the governor, not a law. Let me say that again. It was a governor executive order, or what else do they call it? A decree, but it is not a law. Period. Not a law. Okay. So they set these decrees and then they force the police to enforce them. There's a lot of police that aren't doing it. They're like, this is wrong. This is against our amendments. And but there's also a lot of other places that are pushing it and the cops are doing it. But it's this grab for power that has me worried because they're doing it. Let me see here. It was a governor executive order, blah, 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 blah. Oh, God, she was fined $14,000 for trying to feed her family and be able to pay her employees. What a motherfucker. And then when she refused to shut down, even after that, the state sent CPS to her house as an overt threat, saying, you do what we say or we'll come take your children. I want that to sink in for a second. If somebody did that to me, they better have the fucking army behind them. All right? Come and threaten my children. You are threatening my family. I will react. I will defend my family. You threaten my family like that, if you think there's not going to be an equal equal and opposite reaction, wrong. I will absolutely react and defend my family. So the law down there is lucky that they're doing it to some poor lady And then they didn't even do it when she was there. They waited until she wasn't there, and they went in and they questioned her husband and her children. Talk about a fucking piece of shit. Think about it. What kind of state do you want to live in where if you defy not a law, just a decree, they'll come after and try to take your kids? Do you want to live in that state? Do you want to live in that democratic state? Not me. Fuck the Democrats. That's an overt threat as far as I'm concerned. Not even a veiled threat. They're saying if you don't do what we say, we're going to come take your kids. They sent CPS to her house. Fuck them. The grab for power, I was hoping was just going to be a passing thing, but the Democrats are doing their best to grab as much power and fuck people over as bad as possible. And if you think it's wrong, if you think it's Republicans, go do your homework. Dig. Listen to those congressional and senatorial hearings. I dare you. I dare you to find the truth. California opens up its coffers to give money to illegal immigrants. How about that? In California, we got people living on the street. There are shit maps so you don't walk in human feces, and yet instead of helping the American people, they want to give money to illegal immigrants. Right off the bat, within hours of their website going up saying that they were going to be giving money to illegal immigrants, it crashed. Not because of people who wanted to get in and get that free money, but because of the millions of Americans who said, no, you take care of America and Americans first. And then if there's money left over, then we'll help the illegal immigrants. That's the way it should be. America first. Everybody's screaming, oh, medical's a human right. Oh, no, it is not. You are promised the life to live a life of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Those are your guaranteed rights as a human being. Life, liberty, pursuit of justice here in the United States. Everything else is a gift. It's not a right. So people crashed the website saying, no, we don't want to give money to illegal immigrants. And the Democrats in California were like, we don't care what the people want. We're going to give it to them anyway. So that means the poor people on the street who are starving, living in tents, having nowhere to shitting in the streets, problems still not fixed. But they will be giving out free money to illegal immigrants. California needs to just fall off the fucking seaboard. I mean, literally. If there's an earthquake and 3/4 of California fell off into the sea, I have a feeling like 90% of America would be like, yeah. Just my guess. Just my guess. Let's see here. Yeah, as soon as America's taken care of, we should take care of them. Yeah, it may sound cold, but Americans are the ones that pay taxes, buy products, they go to jail, etc. It's Americans that we as Americans have paid our dues. We get speeding tickets, we pay them. We pay our taxes. We buy our food here. We work here. We've literally paid our dues to get the money during the shutdown. The illegal immigrants that just showed up yesterday and want free money, no. Uh, if they don't like it, tough. This is our home, our court, our fucking ball. If you don't like it, go to fuck home. Simple as that. Governor Murphy from New Jersey is arresting people going to a gym. More people push back with civil disobedience, showing up trying to use the gym, and he is arresting them. Yeah, people are getting arrested, but also it shows that people are pushing back against the Democrats. The Democratic grab for power is slipping through their hands. They are losing the power that they thought they had. Civil disobedience, however, is being dealt with quickly because the governors and mayors figured out if they cannot control the people, that they will lose all the power that they have or they think they have accrued. And God knows they don't want that. They want all the power they can get. Wow, I'm getting high. I hope you're getting high with me too. Yeah, they are just in total fear of losing what little power they've gotten by clawing their way over people and eating whoever was in their way. All right? This will not go away. The Dems' grab for power is real. They want as much power as possible. But they are freaking out because they're trying so hard and people are pushing back so hard that they are losing the power that they want. So let the Dems go ahead and keep pushing for power. The people will keep pushing back, and we're going to get back to what it'll be a new normal, like I said, but we'll get back to having our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. It's all going to be there. Florida man shot over an argument whether Florida or Ohio strip clubs are better. I mean, what better thing to get in a shootout over? Strip clubs. Who has a better strip club? Florida or Ohio? Well, let's get in a shootout about it and find out which one's best. Darwin got up to bat, swings, and knocked one way out into the outfield. I have no idea if the guy died, if he's in the hospital, or what, but boom, Darwin steps up to the plate and hits another one. CNN touted as fake news on Facebook, Twitter, and other social media platforms. People are finally starting to see what lying bias fucks CNN and a lot of the other mainstream media is, and they've had enough. In other words, people are seeing this and they're going like, you're lying. And then some people are actually looking it up and then going, wow, they weren't even telling us the truth at all. That's what I want people to do. If I say something that intrigues you, look it up for yourself. Do not listen to me. I am a stoner. All right, smoke a lot of pot. If I say something that intrigues you, you look it up. You find out what the truth is for yourself. That's what I want. I want smart stoners. Whistleblower slams Apple for wiretapping entire population. Not just one or two people. Everybody that has Siri. Okay? The entire population, after they finally were forced to reveal the Siri has and was been listening in on users at all times because it has to listen for its name. It's listening all the time. A lot of the information that was collected by Siri was intimate and personal, and this information was sent on to the company and users, and the recordings were graded by contract workers, just like a paper in elementary school, except this is your life they're fucking with. They're listening to you fuck your girlfriend in the bedroom, and they're like, yeah, Siri's doing his job. Let's listen a few more minutes just to make sure. Wow, he's really giving it to her. All this time, I've been telling you about it. I've been right. I hate to tell you. Siri's listening to you. You got a spy in your house if you have one of those things. If you're okay with it, fine. But if you're not, well, there you go. I myself, I will never have one in my house. I've turned off the Google app in my smart tablet, in my smartphone and tablet and shit. I have to actually, hit the button and then type it in. I can't go hello Google or hello Siri and have it come up. Governor Murphy, a Democrat, tries to grab power and continues as he forces police to arrest people for going to the gym. This is that gym thing again. Now I'm going to go over it again because it's a governor, God, I can't say it. It's a decree from the governor. It's not a law. All right. It's the governor saying, I don't want this to happen. So please don't do it. And then if people do it, it's not against the law, but he is having the police force enforce his decrees, which is against the law. All right, against the Constitution and everything. So just be aware of that. This is kind of scary, but the scuttlebutt is that the government can force you to take a vaccination. I am looking into it, and I am not finding a bunch about it, but the rumor is that they will be able, if they come up with a vaccination for this, they can make you take it. I hope this is wrong, because this is a violation of the Constitution again. And when I find out the truth, either way, because I want to know what's going on, either way, I will pass it on to you guys, whatever I find out. Chris Cuomo goes after Trump for some of Trump's comments. Like people forget that Cuomo is a fucking moron and ordered, 40,000 ventilators when he didn't need them, and Trump delivered even though he didn't need to. And Cuomo had people coming down and celebrating in his city even after Trump closed everything down. And then Cuomo was wrong about the human transmission. He was wrong about a lot of things. So I think it's odd that he actually came out against Trump and what Trump may have done wrong when Chris Cuomo himself fucked up almost everything he handled in New York. All right, this is a novel virus. We were learning as we go, literally. Okay, it's not like we were wrong in the past. With the information we had in the past, we were correct. As we get new information, our fucking ideas change because we get new information. Okay, that doesn't mean we were wrong. It just means that now we know more, and now what we're saying is a little bit more correct than what we were saying in the past. We weren't wrong in the past. We just didn't know as much in the past. Now we know more. Oh my God, there's rumors of Joe Rogan leaving. Sorry about that. Rumors of Joe Rogan leaving YouTube, which would be, to me, and he's moving to Spotify. To me, this is a signaling that it may just be the end of YouTube. They are pushing so hard against conservatives' truth and facts that a lot of the conservatives are like, you know what? If you're going to censor us when we're, you know, talking, when we have proof and facts, if you're going to censor that, we're just not going to come to you. So to me, YouTube has gone too far, just like Facebook did. I won't be using Facebook's live feature anymore. And now YouTube is being so bad that, like, PewDiePie is leaving. The biggest YouTuber ever. Joe Rogan maybe is leaving. There is going to be several others. This, to me, may be signaling the end of YouTube. And I don't do this often, but I'm asking for subscriptions because the conservatives are being purged off of YouTube. And I am one of those conservatives. And I smoke pot. And I cuss. So if you think my videos are worth a shit, please subscribe. But anyway, Joe Rogan may be leaving, going to Spotify. It's YouTube is pushing too hard with their liberal rules, and the conservatives are like, "You're not letting us speak about the truth and the facts. We're going to go somewhere where we can speak about truth and facts. If you want to spew your fake news garbage, that's fine. We can't stop you, but at the same time, we can go somewhere else." And that, my friend, may be exactly what's happening. Let's take a drink of coffee here. Shout out to Train Whistles and Tokes, Mr. Stephen Eldridge. I should be drinking water, but coffee is so good. Let me see here. I was going to talk about something else. Yeah, people are seeing that the left is crazy, so they're leaving the Democratic left and coming to the Republican right because we're not batshit crazy like the Democrats are. There are news stories and videos proving that what the conservatives are saying are true, and it goes back years. You can't do that with the Democrats. If you go back, you just see the Democrats, mainstream media, lying about everything. I don't care what channel it is that tells the truth as long as they tell the truth. I fact check them all because they all lie. They all have agenda. That's why I tell you not to listen to me, because even I have an agenda and I put my spin on it. Oh, that's not it. But it turns out that people are tired of the bias and the fake news, and they're doing their own searching, and they're finding out that these channels really are pieces of shit. So, I want you to do the same. Be smart. Fact check. Look into things. Do not believe what they say. Do not take it at face value. I mean, you can if you want, but then there's a good chance that you're misinformed. I'm just saying. I want everybody to be as smart as possible. You know, I want you to figure out what the truth is for yourself. Do not trust anybody. Don't trust me. Definitely don't trust mainstream media. You know, that's pretty much it, guys. Me and Munch, we love you. Even though it's impossible to love everybody, we can try not to hate. We can be better people. Help somebody out. Don't ask anything in return. I have friends that do that. I love them for it. They're real people. They really are good people. So, peace. I love you fuckers. Let's try to be better humans. I will see you guys later. Stay high, bitches.